All right, all should be working. Hey, everybody. It's a beautiful day. The weather is cooling up out here. I love this time of year as we're into fall. I know not so long from now we're going to be into winter, which is going to be cold, but I kind of like this period of in between fall and winter. It can be just such a beautiful day. We woke up this morning, I think it was like 40 degrees. So right now it's around 50. I'm only wearing a hat because I'm a bald guy and I have no hair on this head. But today I want to talk about music as therapy, right? I talked about this in one of my recent reviews where I used my audio system. Hear the birds out here? I use my audio system as my therapy. I don't see a therapist. I don't go to a psychiatrist. What does it for me? What keeps me at this peace? What keeps me happy? What keeps me clear-headed? And it's going to sound weird, but I believe it is my audio system that really takes my stress away. Music, I should say. Music touches the soul, heart and soul. You've heard me talk about that. But when I listen to my system at night, in my room, I have the lights dimmed. I can adjust the color of the lights to my mood. Sometimes I put a purplish blue hue through the room. I put on some nice music. I recline in my recliner that I put in there, a little baby recliner I sit in there. And we have other chairs for when Debbie joins. We have a love seat. But when I sit in that spot at night and the house is just quiet as can be, I soak back, I sit back, I lean back. Sometimes I'll have a little drink in hand to enhance the mood. But I gotta say, listening to the music, on many occasions, it sends goosebumps over my body. And I remember reading an article once that only a small percentage of people, when they listen to music, have that effect of goosebumps and their hair sticking up on the back of their neck. I get this on a regular basis with music. And I get that when the music, as I said, touches me internally, speaks to my heart, speaks to my soul. As I sit there and I lean back and the music is playing, I think about my life. And while I might not have a bunch of fancy things or own a bunch of fancy things, we may not take trips all the time. You know, we pretty much live here on this property, kind of like hermits. We're in the middle of nowhere. We live actually in the poorest county in our state. And that is all by design. That is what we wanted. We wanted peace, quiet, serenity. So when I lean back, I think of all of the good things that we have in our life. I think about the love I have in my life. I think about the stereo system and that we have food on the table, that we have a roof over our head, that we have a car to drive to the grocery store. I am thankful. It makes me thankful for the things that we do have instead of wanting things I do not have. And I know a lot of you are chuckling because you've seen my stereo change throughout the time over the last couple of years. But in reality, that's really because I'm reviewing gear and I want to keep things fresh for the videos. And I love experiencing new things. But all that aside, listening to music for me is like a therapy session. And for me, it's the best therapy I could ever ask for. It calms the blood pressure down, it calms the heart, it calms the soul, it calms my nerves, it eases stress. If I'm stressing about something that week or that day, that music kind of melts it away because again, I visualize all of the things I'm thankful for in this life. I have been blessed beyond belief to be able to just live this kind of life. So I try to never, ever complain ever about life. Again, all we need, Debbie and I, is a roof over our head, food on the table, the love we have for each other, our animals, and the good times we share. And music, my friends, is definitely a part of that experience. So next time you're sitting in your chair at night listening to music, focus on the positive and let that positive come in and fill you up and think about how lucky you are to have what you have and do what you do, because let's face it, the world is in a crazy place and has been for 2 or 3 years especially. It's been crazy for a while, but I don't know, it seems the world is heading down a weird path. So I like to listen to music to take my mind off of all of the crazy and just focus on the good. So that's how I use my system, is therapy. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope the weather is beautiful where you are, and I hope you are always enjoying the music. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. I'm even thankful for this little guy. He's an outdoor cat. He came with the house when we bought it. We fattened him up. And yeah, he comes in when it's cold. But he's such a bundle of joy, this little guy. So his name is Muscles. You've seen him in some videos.